All right, I'm the Flat Rate Master, and today we're talking about tools I use to clean hubs. All right, so, if you don't know why you need to clean hubs when you're doing a brake job, and if you're machining rotors, obviously clean the inside and outside of the rotor as well to make sure you machine it parallel to the hub. But why do you clean a hub when you're doing a brake job? Any bit of debris, rust, etc., that is on the hub, when you split it out to a surface that's 5-6 inches away, 1/1000th down here is multiplied out and you get a brake vibration. So I have a 3-tool method that I use on every brake job, no matter what, unless it got a new hub. I do this every time. It starts with this. Now, in case you don't know, this is an OTC Hub Cleaner tool. It's got a Scotch-Brite little disc that you can change out. It allows you to clean around the studs. My next tool is just a roll-lock disc. Just standard roll-lock disc on a die grinder. My third tool is a wire brush on a die grinder. You notice the theme? It's important you get a wire wheel with a rating of 20,000 RPMs and up, because these little things on a cheap wheel like to come out. They hurt. So always wear eye protection. You don't want to have one of these stuck in your eyeball. Now, I'm sure you guys are thinking, well, that's a Matco and that's a Cornwell, and I'm not spending all that money to buy die grinders just to do this. The reason I have 3 is because, so I don't have to keep changing bits. I can just pull 3 different tools and knock it out. But the reason I have the tools I do is, I own them. I've had this one for a long time. It is a Matco, rebranded, but he had it on sale. Buy one, get the straight one for free. So they've been really good. Got this one on sale. It's okay. From Cornwell. Now this tool right here, it's old as dirt. It is, hopefully you can see that. It is a Campbell Hausfeld. Yes, it's a Campbell Hausfeld. It is old. You don't have to spend a lot of money on die grinders. You can go to Harbor Freight, get the cheapy die grinder they got, buy 3 of them, and you can have the same setup. Now, they're probably not going to have as much power as this one, because this is actually a really powerful die grinder. I really like it for that reason, but you don't have to have it. It just, might bog down a little bit. You don't have to spend a lot of money on die grinders. Harbor Freight will do for this. They die, you're out what? A couple bucks. So you don't have to spend a bunch of money on die grinders to have this system. But make sure you get a wheel that's rated for the speed of the tool. We're gonna pop over and I'm gonna clean a hub on the bench. Sorry, I don't have a brake job going on in the shop right now. So I'm sorry, I gotta do it on a hub that's, junk. But we'll go do it and we'll show you how to do it. Speaking of which, safety third. All right, just a quick note on the disc I use. If it's really rusty, I will use one of these sanding discs, but you have to be really careful that you don't gouge it out. Now, normally here in Georgia, I just use a standard roll-lock disc. So, just cleans the rust off of it. I know this isn't a horrible hub, but I'm in Georgia, so remember that. So I start with now normally but it's jamming up between right there and this thing. Normally it works well, but of course I'm filming and it's not wanting to work. So then you take the roll lock disc and clean out. All right, now in here we don't really need to clean out because actually the rotor doesn't sit on that surface. So the last thing I'm going to do is take my wire wheel. Yes, I have safety glasses on. And I'm going to go in like this. And I'm going to clean that surface really well. So now I have a nice clean surface to seat a rotor on without having to worry about rust buildup or anything like that. Get you a nice close-up of it. So pretty clean. You hear that, that's why it's in the junk bin. But just using this as an example of how I clean hubs. Now, if you work on European hubs, you don't have to worry about, well, all but one of those tools. Because you just take this tool, and now all of a sudden it's all nice and clean. So, one of the nice things about European cars, no wheel studs. Some hate it, some love it. If you like my system, give me a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments what you use. And as always, thanks for watching. I am the Flat Rate Master.